Good morning. Hi, Fluffy. Hi, Sonic. How are we this morning? Okay. So we are doing some more crafty stuff. Sorry, I am working on... I'm not behind because nothing is past the deadline, you know, that I'm supposed to send them by. But I am behind, too far behind for my liking. So we're going to work on getting some of these things out the door. So that my peace of mind can be, like, if I'm late, I don't like to be late, first off. Second off, I can't do, like, my mind doesn't turn off until I can't stop thinking about something. Hi, Midnight Moon. Thanks for redeeming third. How are you? So my mind doesn't, like, stop thinking about it until it gets over with. So that, like, then I lose sleep and stuff. I don't know if y'all are the same way, but... so this is what we're working on. Well, not just this. We have like 10 items, and I'm going to get as many done as I can. Maybe I should use that. I have thoughts. How are we today? What are we doing? How was your weekends? How was your Valentine's? We didn't talk on Monday. Are you all doing well? Okay, I am seeing them. That's good. But alright. So I wanted to finish this up first. This is basically, I don't know if anybody knows, but there's this thing called mini pocket something. I don't know. It's just, it was a big thing. I didn't know anything about it till a couple years ago, and I got something like this in the mail. But you take a 3x3 page of like a Pokemon card sleeves, and you decorate cards, and you fill them out, or you decorate them, and then you shove them in the sleeve. So it's kind of like artist trading cards, which is something on the list to work on too. It's kind of like that. But it's, I don't know, just a fun thing. This one was all about, you had to pick one color, but one color by itself doesn't look great, you know? So, I chose this because I wanted to choose purple because obviously purple is my favorite color, but I didn't have enough stuff that was purple. I had this like whole tube. Let me see. It's right here. I had this whole thing of washi tapes, and it's like reds and blues and golds. So I decided to use the blue one because I really liked this one. Oh. Put that back. I can't wait for the rest of the drawers to come. So I'm going to finish it. Like, this is the last one. This looks good, I think, and this one looks good. I really wish I would have done it on this blue paper, but it is what it is, and I'm not fixing it. I thought about taking a marker to the edge and trying to make it a different blue, but then it's way different than everything else, so it just is what it is. This one I 3D printed these paper clips. You saw me do that on stream yesterday. Hi, Mr. President. Good morning. Thank you for the big emoji. You saw me do that on stream on Monday. And it's also a Charles Bukowski quote because he's my favorite. And it just happened to be blue. So I don't know if I should add like a word here or something, but it feels empty. It doesn't feel as, like, it feels like it needs something, and I just can't figure out what that is. So maybe, let's see, let me see if I can go through here and see if I can find a blue thing. Let's see, let's put that over there. I get distracted by some of the pretty stuff. Perez, how are you this morning? Oh, I have a button for you. So like this has blue on it. But I don't know like if a word works either because I have a quote. Like if I could find a skinny something that's also blue. Here's some blue flowers. They don't, like these ones match, but not. I'm doing good. I'm having fun with all my crafty stuff. I have more of these drawers coming. They slide in to like a box and they're awesome, and they're single, and then you just stack as many as you want on top of each other. I have more of these coming because I'm going to put my washi just in that because I'm getting so much washi again. Just trying to think, like, is there something that's blue in here? Maybe I could cut like a row of these and put it underneath the sticker, underneath the paper clip. What did you do? Did you finish your game yesterday? Was that yesterday? I'm confused. I could just put a washi tape sample there maybe. That's blue. Like about 8, I think that's 2.5 wide. So if I wrapped it around a few times, 9 times. Because that works, and that's almost the same color as the background of this bird. This bird I got out of one of my Imaginarium books. You reached the next level since I had to restart it because it glitched. Ugh. I hate when games glitch. For me, it makes me never want to play them again. I don't know if that's a bad thing on my part, but yeah, it makes me never want to play them again. Remember when you're doing anything with washi, you don't want to pull it too tight. If you pull it too tight, it'll stretch it out and the glue won't stick. Washi, like, if you're using washi for something that's supposed to last forever anyway, you should put some acid-free glue down, whatever your glue you use, but anyway, but well, at least you reached the next level. I want to play that one you were playing, that you were like annoyed with the characters repeating themselves. I think that game looks really good. I was watching this video on YouTube today, was it today? About people who remembered this game that didn't exist, but the premise of the game sounded awesome. But maybe it's because my mind is a little twisted. But the premise of the game was that it was like Harvest Moon or like something like that. And Harvest Moon, like especially the original ones, are kind of creepy anyway. But so you're a farmer who got in a fight with his wife, and he accidentally killed her. So now he had to run this farm and hide the body from the cops and like have no one ever ask about it. So he didn't go to jail. It's not a real game. People thought it was, but it sounds like a game that could be made and I would play. So I'm just taking this. I'm going to move this because it's kind of bothering me. Because I wanted to give them something that they could also use. That also will fit in the Pokemon sleeves. So now that I have time to sit down and think about things. You're playing that today? Did it not finish? You were playing something else yesterday, right? I swear it wasn't that. You were playing like a creepy game. The last time I remember. Sometimes I come into your chat and just talk and not really pay attention to the game because you're so darn funny. Okay, that's good. Because then it kind of pulls in this color. They're not the same, but they're like, when they're not close to each other, it'll be fine. So now she's got a washi tape sample, some paper clips to use. It looks cute. Now I can get, did I move it? Or is it right there? There's one there. I just need one of these sleeves. And a big pair of scissors. The red on red action here is messing me up. What are you talking about? Oh, the Pokemon game and Perez's name? I'm just gonna cut it down the middle the best I can. I don't even know, like, so someone sent me one of these, but I don't know if they make them like this on purpose. But since I have Pokemon and Gundam cards, I was like, I'm just gonna use what I have. Uh-oh, they might not fit in. It might not fit in. These are supposed to be... Oh, that's what I did. I was like... So I buy the kind that you can put some on either side. On both sides. So there's like... I don't think you can tell, but... There's like... 2 pocket sleeves here. I'm gonna put her in first. It's in Italian because... Except for my quote, obviously, but... This is an Italian swap. I'm going to put him down here. So most things are supposed to be in Italian, but what I'm finding when I'm doing the Italian swaps is that lots of them are... I'm going to add some glue to this one. I don't know if they can get ephemera that's in Italian, like a lot. Because a lot of them will send me stuff and it's in English. They do make sleeve sheets a little bit bigger with like with more pockets, or... Okay, let me put some glue down for this washi to stay. Someone told me to get this glue. I don't know if I like it because it's like worse than a glue gun with the little stringies. Oh, pockets are just a little bit bigger. I don't know. I've had these. I think I got them at GameStop like 10 years ago or so. Like, I've had them for quite a while. When did the Pokemon Go set come out? That's how long I've had these sleeves. Okay, let's put some on this end. But I figure if you put it just on the ends, damn it, I got it on it, then the rest of it will have to stay. Why did my sentence get all screwed up? Did you make the sleeve sheets? Did you make the sleeve sheets with 16 pockets in them? No, these have technically, the whole sheet has technically 18 pockets. Like on the back side, like where the heck did all those Gundam cards go? So, like, this pocket is the front. This pocket is on the, like, so when you turn the page, you see two different cards, but there's like they're separated so they stay protected. I don't know if that's what you meant. Don't read the sentences. That was all screwed up. Okay, it was supposed to be, they make sleeve sheets with 16 pockets on them, and if you use the back, that means 32 pockets. Nice. These are 18. But I feel like the 16 pockets would be a huge binder. Is that true, or? Okay, so I'm wondering. Could give her some of these. I'll stick them on the back of this card. Maybe of this card. Maybe this washi needs some glue. Yeah, I didn't know, but for this particular Crafty thing, glue all over my hands, getting all over the place. For this particular Crafty thing, it's just these sleeves. It's just it's supposed to be 3x3 sleeves, but again, I'm just trying to use what I have so I don't have to spend so much money all the time. Let me put some glue on this. Because we have some binders. I think they're single-sided, but they're 4x4 maybe. They hold our Gundam cards. They are, Those binders are huge. So I liked, like, the binder I had on camera was the Mewtwo one. I liked it because it was a normal size, like a school size binder. But I'm gonna buy a binder because I feel like I'm gonna be in a lot of these swaps. They're fun. So I want to collect everybody's things that they send me. I have one from Christmas last year. This is tea. It's got blue tea bags in it, so... This one smells so good. I'm gonna give her this one. But I just thought about this. If I wanted to give extras, there's 2 pockets in each slot, so I could put the extras in the other slot. That's actually smart. I had a smart idea. Doesn't happen very often. I would collect Gundam cards, but my Walmart does not sell them. Really? I think it's hit and miss on which Walmarts, but I think once the next, I think GDO 4 is coming out, and I think that one will be more, like there'll be more places that have them. Some of our Walmarts have them, closer to DC. Oops. Maybe the tea bag shouldn't go in this one. It's thick. And then on the back of this card, I've got to write something like... I'll probably get a light blue piece of paper or something and write something on it. But I have to look at her profile again to make sure I'm writing stuff she likes. Or talking, like, make sure it's more personable, if that makes sense. But I think that looks good. Now we just got to create an envelope for it. Which we did last stream, but I feel like since I do a lot of mail swapping, you're going to see a lot of envelopes. But Gundam is so fun, so if you get to get in it, you should. If you can get in it, you should. There will be an ad in 1 minute and 22 seconds on Twitch. Okay, so I'm trying to decide how I want to make this envelope, because I want to make sure it's sturdy, but it doesn't need to be... If the sturdier it is, the more it weighs, so the more stamps I gotta use. And global stamps are expensive. There's this dark blue in here that I think will work for my thing, for this, so let's do that. Well, there's lots of blues. That's too light. That's nice. I still think I like this, and look, it's got flowers. I didn't ever notice that before. Yep, I think this is the one. I'm in the middle, so I'm slowly buying pieces to organize my room. I'm about to have us go back to Target and get another one of these paper things that I have holding my paper. But as I do that, I feel like my room is getting a little more and a little bit more neater. It's just I didn't have places. Let me find the ruler. I didn't have places to put things. Do you have card shops, like local card shops? I'm sure you do. That's where we get ours. Let's see, this is, well, I guess I gotta go to here. 9 inches. I'm not good at measuring. So 9 inches by 4 inches. It gives it a little bit of room. Tell me when you get back from the ads. So, okay. I said 9 by 4. Let's find my little guy. See if it gets that big on here. 8.5. I'm gonna have to go on the website. There's a website that does the math for me. I know I can just double the width, but let's see. Let me find that website. I have it bookmarked, so it shouldn't take me that long. Also, nothing is labeled. And I have random stuff bookmarked. And sometimes I accidentally hit the quick keys or whatever they're called. Let's see. Maybe I didn't bookmark it. Okay, let's see. Is it this one? There's multiple, and there's one that I never understand. I think it's this, the first one I clicked. We're gonna do inches. So it's 9 by 4. So the paper size should be 10 7/8, and the score line should be 3 7/16. 10 7/16, sorry. So let's try it. This one I think also doesn't work sometimes, but we're gonna try. So let's move this stuff away. And by the way, these cards are created because I covered some of those extra Gundam cards we don't need. I probably have enough bulk to make you a deck if you'd like me to do that, and I'll just send it to you if you want me to, Fluffy. 10 7/16. Hi, Taco. Thank you for the hydration. Give me 1 second and I'll do that. Let me shut this, or hold this board open. Because we keep going to the stores and people are like, I don't want this bulk. And then they just throw it away. So it's not going to be any fancy cards or anything, but it'll be enough for you to play a game. If you're interested. You only need 50 cards plus and I know we got it. Okay, let's do my hydration. Everybody take a minute and take a drink. In the Yeti today, we have raspberry iced tea. So if you want to get on Discord or Whisper or whatever it is, if you want to do one of those things, I can probably send you 50 cards. It's not a huge deal. That way you can play it. This was 10 and 7/16, I think. I think that's the other issue. Let me see what it is in. Is that my board doesn't have 16ths. If I doubled it, that would give me an 1/8, so it would be 14, which doesn't make any sense. Let's see. $22.86. Not feel like doing math when Google will do it for me. $10.16. Let's see. 26.35. So be right about there. I'm gonna flip this so I can see better. I like this song, or whatever you want to call it, noise. Curated noise. There's another link. Where is it? Or did it go away and that's why I can never find it? So 7 plus 7 is 14. So we're gonna go here. Is about half. 7/16 is almost half. So if I do it between 5/8 and 1/2, that should be good. Woo! Okay. Score line was 3 and 7/16 maybe. Let me do it again. I'll look at chat in 1 second. Three and 7/16, yes. Hi Taco, how are you today? What are you up to? 3. I didn't get the thing yet. So I didn't punch. I didn't punch the thing. It's a little bigger because I rounded it up, but like it was on purpose. Okay, let me punch it here. But yeah, we have a, that looks weird. It's like this section is bigger than this section. But we have a ton of cards. Like I said, it won't be anything fancy, but it'll get you so you can go play a game. Let me make sure that these will fit before I get too overzealous. It's like just perfect. It's a little tall, but I'm also okay with it. I might actually just make it fold down. But I think that'll work for this. I think I need to put something here, like a blue sticker. I can cut some blue stickers out of here. I know there's blue stickers in here. This paper's so pretty. I know we did a flip through last stream of this book. I think here. Whoops, I passed it. I flipped through many pages. Also, I won't tell you if the deck it will be any good, but I think I'm gonna cut out this girl for her because it kind of looks like loosely like the girl that I'm sending this to based on her profile picture. Let me make sure it'll fit first. I don't think that'll fit. We can do the VW van. What does it say? 4 teaks? 4 steaks? The scissors are way too big. I'm going to build it similar to the deck that I have because I like the deck that I have. I actually had a lot of fun yesterday. Now that I'm starting to remember what the cards do. Let's see, that dark blue works. Oh look, it looks like she's peeking through a window. Excuse me. I'm gonna cut out this bag. It's like a travel-y bag. This book, it smells funny. I don't know if I mentioned that. It smells, and I don't always get it, but today I'm getting it. Like somebody smoked in this facility while it was being made. So if you can't handle that, it only comes and goes. It's not every time I touch it. Just right now I smell it. I like to round them off so they don't look so bad. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stick these in the back pocket. I'm a little bit nervous because the lady that does this, like, this is one of the crafty things that she does. And she's the one that hosted this swap, so I'm like, oh, is my stuff gonna be good enough? And I'm sure it's fine. I tried, and I think that's what matters, right? This is gonna need at least 2 global stamps. I'm gonna have to weigh it. But it's also thick. But I don't think it's gonna be that thick, because I'm not including that many things. Yeah, I was telling Squez that, like, in Ohio, you know how you said that you have a card shop that's like 40 minutes away? Like, that's how it is in Ohio. But here, we've got one, like, pick a direction and drive 10 minutes. There's a card shop. It's crazy. I'm just giving her some extra stickers. Maybe she'll be able to use them. I'm trying to use the ones that match this spread. Okay, I think that's good. It doesn't say anything about... Yeah, it's crazy. Like, we are definitely spoiled. If you like cards or anime or any of the, like, we're spoiled. Okay, let me go to the swap page. Find it. Swap Carta. Wait, I'm on the scent. Maybe? No, I don't. I don't actually care. I have a favorite Evangelion pilot. This show isn't great. I think we latched onto it because we liked it and that was like all we had. We were kind of starving for anime at the time, but it's not great. It's not well written. It's not something that I need to see every different iteration from multiple universes that basically are the same. Same with Dragon Ball. All of that shit is all the same and it's not great. Let's see, is it this one? I don't mean to offend anybody, but now that we have all the anime that we could ever want, there definitely are some better animes out there. Sorry, this website, the SwapBot website is not great. It doesn't want to connect to the internet a lot. I'm trying to make sure I have all the stuff that I need for this. Spedici una Cardolina scritta. Okay. Monochromatic illustrator of Late. Extras in the color are okay. Okay, that's good enough. So I'm gonna make this envelope. But the game mechanics for this specific one is kind of cool, if that makes sense. So that's why I played it. Or that's why I enjoy playing it. Oh, that's a book. I think this is starting to go dull, which sucks. I'm trying not to buy, like, this is not cheap. So I'm trying to, like, save, make things last for as long as possible. And congratulations on the Bergmite catch. Do you have a full Pokedex yet, Fluffy? No. It feels like you should. Because you're always on it. In my chat, in Brittany's chat, and... Okay, so this is good. Oops. Now I can even use... So I got some... Let me see if I can find them. I took them out because I didn't want my address to be on camera. But I can cover that part. I got some... Somebody made me some return address labels. I can fold this over. And it's got a mermaid on it. So I'm really happy about that. So I'm going to use that on this envelope because it also is blue. Just trying for it to be light. So I'm not going to shut it, but I think I am going to trim it because I think I want... I want to fold it down. Could have it come back up. That kind of looks cool. And then that way it's like the right size. There's another ad in 1 minute and 10 seconds. They haven't released Endless Waltz in the card game, but there are a few cards from the show itself in the deck. I know, and it is sad, but I am building the Gundam, though. That's really cool. I do like building the Gundams. I have no idea what they are, but it's fun building them. Squez was like, we're gonna buy more, and I'm like, we have 10 that we haven't built yet. Let's build those and then buy more. Okay. So, this one's complete except for the note I have to write, but I'm gonna do that off camera because I want it to be personal, and I don't want to give her information away or mine, so that one's done for the most part. Okay, let's do this. I also have to write it in Italian, and my Italian is slow. I can get there now because I've been playing this RPG game that teaches you Italian. Or whatever language you want, and it's fun because it's an RPG and you have to... There's farming, there's fighting where you have to make sure your suit is good, but you have to do enough language lessons to get all that stuff. It's kind of really cool. Okay, so we're gonna next do a purple postcard. Beatrice was all about monochromatic this month. I love postcard swaps, but I hate that I can't send any extras. So I've got this piece of paper, which is, LeoBear stepped on it, which is white. And I'm going to take a postcard that I don't really care for. 3 ads, okay. It says 40 seconds. But I'm going to take a postcard that I don't care for and cover it. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that you know, some are awesome and some are not your favorite sometimes. Obviously the ocean ones are staying. Let's use one of these DC ones. Looks like the Botanical Gardens. We could cover the castle maybe. If I'm going to get some Gundam cards, I'm going to have to go to Target, and that's like another 40 minutes away. Only reason I'll go to that one is because it's next to Hobby Lobby, and that's where I get my Gundam model kits from. Nice. I think you're out of ads, right? African American History Museum. I haven't been here yet, but that's on my list. Yeah, I remember going into, like, so I'm not it's not that I'm not a Hobby Lobby person. I don't care about the politics in that or whatever, but I just didn't have one that was super close to me. So, like, Joann's was like a 2-minute drive from my house, so it was like, why go 40 minutes away or whatever if I don't have to. And plus the things that I like to do, Joann's carried all that stuff. Sorry, I wanted to look and see when that opens up, because I'm sure the water is not watering right now. Anyway, so when I went into the Hobby Lobby and I noticed they had models, it was really cool. But this was like, I wasn't into building them, but they had like B-52 bombers and all kinds of planes. They had Gundams too, but National Cathedral. I was just there. Lincoln Memorial. Like, all of these places are so cool. We're gonna do the Hirshhorn Museum because it's not really anything to write home about. Like, as far as for looking at it from the outsides. So I'm going to cover this in the sticker paper, and hopefully the sticker paper is sticky enough. But yeah, so they had lots of stuff that I couldn't believe they had. Okay, what I think I'm going to do, let's move some of this crap, because I always do this. Like, I could cover up the Holocaust Museum too, but I don't want people to think that I'm, like, anti-something just because I chose it. Because, like, I was going to use the Native American building, but, like, I don't want to get canceled because I covered up the building. I don't mean anything, I just want a sturdy postcard. There's a Hobby Town near there as well. It has a whole bunch of Gundams, but they don't have 40% off like Hobby Lobby does every 2 weeks. Yeah. That always, like, makes me laugh. It's like, you have a sale for 40% off every 2 weeks, but so then why can't the starting price always just be whatever the 40% off price is? I don't know why the camera is pulsating, I'm sorry. Sorry if that sound is awful. It's awful to me too. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, I'm not covering, like, the Hirshhorn Museum is a big round building for some reason. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure I knew the reason at one point, but it's not it's just a concrete building. So covering it up isn't that sad to me. But plus I get the lines to write the address. Now, I can trim this a little bit more so it doesn't get stuck on stuff. Then I'm just going to draw my signature purple squiggles that I've been drawing since I was a kid. There's like sticker paper all over these scissors. It's having trouble. Because I can go in there and spend $50 or 50 something dollars or $70 for 3 Gundams that are like 40 something dollars each. Yeah. Chris, maybe we should go there. We have a Hobby Lobby here. Because, yeah, the card shop that we go to has Gundams, but they're, like, expensive, too. But, oh, I like Tadbulb. But, like I said, we don't need anything right now. Because we live in a small... If we had, like, an extra bedroom that could just be Gundam stuff, that, you know, that kind of stuff, that would be awesome. But we don't, so... This area is big for a basement, but it's still a basement, so... Unfortunately, we don't have... Okay, I need purple everything. There was a purple Tombow in here. Oh, right in front of my face. That's not a marker. But I also brought these in here. So there's purple on one side and on the other side. I think the most expensive one I saw at Hobby Town was $300 something. What? I won one. Well, basically I won $35 so I could buy a Gundam. I won one and it was like $40 maybe, so I only had to pay like a couple dollars. It was like within $40. Let me go get it. I'm gonna go get it so I can show you. I think this is a Gundam. Maybe I'll put it here. This is why I go to Hobby Lobby every other week, because of their 40% off on model kits. This is the one I got. I got it because he's fat and he looks cute. I like things that are chunky, and I like things that are easy to put together. I don't know what that means. I just know that it was basically free. So you can't beat basically free. Okay. Purple. Is this even purple? Kind of, but no. So let's try this. Yeah, that's purpler than that. I'm missing a marker and I'm upset about it. I buy a lot of high grade model kits. I have a couple of master grade as well, and that's more challenging. That's like pink. We have both. We put together both. That works. That'll be okay. I have 4 colors. I'm not going to use this one because it'll be hard to fill in these two. So let's find... Perfect. This is like grape, right? Deep reddish purple, but there's no red in that at all. I don't know who named these colors, but... Okay, so I'm going to take this and see... I think I only need like 5 colors. So this is 1. Sharpie. This is 2. Tombow. This is 3. Khmer. I don't know how to say this. Khmer. But yeah, so they are fun to put together. And like the Pokemon ones, if you buy that, it's like 10 minutes and you have something cute. And it doesn't take a lot of like accidentally scuffing or breaking pieces. Four. Oh wait, is this too close to this color? Okay, we're not going to use that because that's the same color as the Sharpie. That's almost the same color as this Tombow. You can't even tell the difference. I mean, you can, but you can't. For Sakura. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more color. Let's try this one. Is this the one I tried already? Yeah, let's try this one. Aubergine. All right. Okay, so we've got that. What did I do with the Tombow? Oh, the Tombow, this one, Sakura. Blue Violet, which I think is this one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this one, light violet. And that one's too close to the tumbler. I should have wrote the name. Is this one too close? Oh no, it's this one. Okay. 5 purples. So when you go to the store, do you buy kits that you're gonna build and then you wait until those are built? Or do you collect them first? Like I'm trying to clean off the tip of this marker. So I like these markers, but I don't know that I would get them again because they start fraying, and I'm probably not supposed to color with them, so that's probably the issue. I have about 30 of them that I still haven't built yet, and I have 43 models, so you've built 13. That's crazy, that's a lot. These just are nothing. I've been drawing this pattern in different colors my whole life. 'But the Tombos don't ever fray. Like, I've had this particular marker for 5 years and it still works. Eight seconds till an ad break. And after next week, I will be buying more. So, that's what we always say in here. Like, we are craft people. We call it part of crafting, being crafty people, is collecting the stuff to make the crafts. I kind of wish I had some watercolor pencils. Watercolor colored pencils. Watercolor colored pencils. Yeesh. And then after I'm done doing this, I'm going to find some stickers to put over top. Did I use this already? Yeah. I'm going to use the Sharpie. I haven't used that yet. Those two look very similar. Again, if you don't want to watch ads, you can watch me on YouTube because I'll probably never get monetized over there. Oh, I miss coloring with Sharpies. Look how much nicer that looks. It just makes me feel funny if I color with Sharpies for too long. Look how nice that looks. Ooh, a Dawn fan. Look how solid and pretty that looks. These two colors, I think, look identical. They're not, but they are enough. I think I'm going to use Blue Violet. I'm going to put this one back, Aubergine. And Blue Violet is this one, right? Which it might be that. So I did use that. I need one more color. That's different, but it's gonna be really hard to color with that pen. It's a fine liner, or like Amazon's version of a fine liner. I got these as a gift. I hate to say that I hate them because they're scented. They are... Good job, Fluffy. They stink, all of them. This is grape. It smells more like a Concord grape, I guess, if I had to make it. They're chisel tipped. Which is weird to color with. But I've had these markers for a long time too. Fluffy, do you have to work today? No. That's nice. Yeah, it smells. It looks like I'm gonna get banned from Twitch for smelling markers, but those colors look good. It's kind of like underwatery in that, like, when you go underwater and Dave the Diver at night. What kind of job do you have, if you don't mind me asking? Hi, Toxin. How are you? It's been like maybe 2 months. But how are you? I missed you. I see you on the Switch all the time. What's new? How are the otters? Doing alright, and yeah, I've been in an Animal Crossing hyperfixation. Because the new stuff, right? The otters are well. We released a couple as they are fit to be in the wild. Yay! That's the goal, right? Ultimately. I would love to have that job. I know I've said that before, but I love water creatures, but otters are so cute. I'm making a postcard right now. I finished one maily thing I had to do. Now I'm making another. They are not. They hold hands and they sleep. How could anything like that be vicious? They're cute once you know them. Exactly. Yep, fix babies up, try to get them ready for the world, and send them on their journeys. That's so cool. They hold hands and they are monogamous. Is that the word? And they keep little pebbles. How can you hate otters? Humans are vicious. But I can't say that without getting canceled. We recently got an otter sent to us because the poor baby had broken his paw. Oh, did he need surgery or anything? I just saw a study, I forget where it was out of because my brain doesn't only focuses on the cute, but I saw a study that if a mouse, they had some mice that were living together in a tank, like two of them, they were in pairs, and they put one of the pair in, like under, like in anesthesia, like, what is the word I'm looking for? Anyway, they put him to sleep. They put him back in the cage, and they went, the other mouse that it had been its friend this whole time started doing literal CPR on it. So, like, I'm starting to think that animals are just as smart as we are. Let's see. Aggressive reproductive, but like, so life will out, right? Life is supposed to make more life. That's the only point of life in general, is to make more life. Yeah, they needed surgery. Their bone had shattered and he got hit by a bike. Oh, poor little guy. And things are vicious sometimes because that's just genetics. That's just evolution. Like, you just gotta understand why life is the way it is. And they have these animalistic tendencies because they're animals. Well, lions are cute and they are vicious, so are ferrets, dogs, cats, basically any animal, yes. Y'all are fooled by their cuteness. No, it's not even being fooled, it's just, that is the nature of an animal. That is the nature of even humans. Humans start war over nothing. So it's like, it's in every animal. It's just the way it is. And we can't hold human morals on animals that don't have those same human things. We don't even follow our own morals. That's my point, is they are vicious. Yeah, but they don't have to be vicious. There are humans that torture just because they find it fun. They don't have to do that. Animals aren't doing it just for fun. They're doing it because it's part of their DNA. And there's a genetic code in every species that has these things. Humans are supposed to be able to overcome it, but we can't. Animals can't. I need to take that Tombow one. I hope that's good. Hydration! I've got the purple Yeti fitting for all the purple coloring I'm doing right now. It's got raspberry sweet tea in it. Raspberries are purple. Well, if I could make everything purple, I probably just would. Everybody make sure you take a drink. Get up and walk around if you need to. Fluffy, are we friends on the Switch? Yay, Toxin, I love you. Thank you for stopping in. Take care of those babies for me. I love them so much. Nope. Let's see. Light purple. What is this called? This is called Sakura Purple. When this touches this one, this darker color, it kind of reacts. Do you see how it's like around the edges? It's like a different, almost blue like here. I got these to color with because Tombows are expensive, and it colors in one line. Like I could do one thick line, like kind of like mowing the grass so it looks neater. This paper is not meant to be colored on, so it's meant to be printed on. But I've been having fun with these swaps because it makes me feel like somebody cares about what I'm doing, you know? Because most people are like, yeah, that's cool you do that, but then they don't like craft in general, but they don't take the time to like look at my stuff that I do or whatever. But these people do, and I love it because they do the same thing. They don't mind sitting for hours coloring a postcard, you know? Clay Doll escaped. I like that Pokemon. I don't know why. Because it's got 1,000 eyes. The shape, maybe it's round. I don't know. But I love it. I don't know. Like, outside of my dragons, I don't have, like, favorite Pokemons. I like them all. Except for Steelix. I hate Steelix. There's a few that, like, I can't ever remember all of them, but there's a few that I'm like, oh, he's ugly. I hate him. There's not a whole lot, though. I was watching this YouTube, so I watched this YouTuber lately. His name is Visual Venture. You might watch him. He's got 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube. I was watching one of his videos. Usually I can handle a lot. I had to turn it off. It was well done, but it was so scary. Like I almost lost my breakfast. It was so gross, and the way that humans treat each other sometimes, awful. Or like, it was just one of those things that make you feel some type of way. It was like, let me see, let me go to it. He starts with like the easiest in the topic and then goes to the worst. Oh, whoops, sorry, Savannah. Oh, I don't need sound. But I had, like, I had to stop. Oh, it was the darkest internet documentaries. And they talked about aliens. He talked about skin suits, like human leather. He talked about, like, I was just, like, the further I got in, the worse it got. And then the grosser it got. I don't know if grosser is a word, but... Or just unsettling, I guess is the word to use. And it was like... There was a website called... It's some kind of camera website that if you buy like a Ring camera, but you don't change the password, everyone that buys that same camera, if they don't change the password, we can just get into your camera. So you can see what's like somebody sweeping their house. You can see like wherever you have cameras, you can see. Which reminds me, the people that I know that have those cameras, I want to make sure they change the passwords. But it was just like unsettling thing after unsettling thing, and it got worse and worse. And I'm just like, I can't watch this anymore. Like, I never turn videos off. I usually don't get squeamish about things, but like, there was a point where I'm like, no, this has to be done. There was a section that I guess this guy used to have like a underground bunker full of servers to run the dark web off of. And they would, like, he would rent out spaces in his server farm, but it was like underground. It was here, and then he decided to move to Germany because Germany didn't have any, it was like the Wild West. And then the stuff that people would do, like in red rooms and stuff, was... ugh. Like, I knew about red rooms, but I didn't know this much detail about them. Like, it basically was like Twitch, where you guys can redeem funny things and, like, whatever, or sound alerts or whatever. But it was like that on, like, hellish steroids. Anyway, his videos are good. That was a good video. I just didn't have, like, in my old age, I'm just not having the stomach for it anymore. Like, I made it pretty far on that 4chan list, up until the cat. I'm not saying any more than that. 4chan had, like, this list, like, back in, like, 2008 or something, 2010, somewhere around there, 2013. It was a list that had, like, it started off with easy stuff, and then went to, like, horrifying things. I made it pretty far. I can handle things. Probably because I went through some stuff. But it was just a thing that, like, ugh. But that was this whole video. I watched another video of his that was like, because once you get in a thing on YouTube, it just sends you to the next one. I watched another of his that, like, was like about hoaxes. There's videos about horrifying Twitch streamers and horrible things that they do. There is a picky peck in the chat. I don't know. I like his content, but some of it is a lot. Even he says, like, this is almost too much for me to report on. You can come in, buddy. Unless you brought a mouse. Why'd you meow like that? Why do you sound like your mouth is full? Fluffy, what are you having for dinner? LeoBear went and laid in Chris's chair. I think we might have pork chops. Probably a Marie Callender chicken and rice. Oh, that sounds good. I need to be on a diet. Do you ever have days where, like, you are so hungry and you eat, like, 5,000 things and you don't know why? And then, like, the next 2 days, you're not... It's like a bear coming out of hibernation. So, like, the last 2 days I was starving, and then today I'm not as hungry. Maybe it also has something to do with I'm doing stuff today. Like, I'm doing stuff on camera, so I can't, like, overindulge. It's not like a mukbang kind of situation. Yuck. I said that to Tool, and I think that was the thing that he was gonna ban me for. He was like, absolutely not. I never heard him get mad before. Mm-hmm. One second. That's exactly it, look. And because I have all this sweet stuff in the house, I'm gonna eat it. It's just one of those things. I'm gonna finish this off with the Sharpie. I'm thinking about making us go on a keto diet. Because I know a lot of people that's helped. But you can't have pasta, and pasta's like my favorite. And Chris's favorite too. Perfect. I'll put these pens away. Man, there's like more ads today than ever. Now, I want to find some purple stickers. I'm gonna get that book back out because it has purple stickers in it. Wait, there's this. It's all purple. Purple Rhyme Hollow Valley something. Exactly. If it's in front of me, I will eat it. But you can have brown rice. On keto, you can? Like, I like rice, I like pasta, and I gotta stop buying so many snacks. You trying to get in, buddy? Oh, look at that little paw. Come on up. Yeah, say hi. Say hi to the camera. Say hi to Fluffy and to Daddy. You can't have brown rice? But like, that to me is silly just because every person, and not every person, I don't mean to generalize the whole culture, but like, Asian people are predominantly skinny. They eat more rice than anyone I know. Or anyone in the world. Like, it's just a statistical fact. So, like, I have trouble with that one. Hi, Holly! We're doing good. Again, I don't mean to generalize the whole culture. I just mean that it's hard to cut stuff like that out when I see cultures doing it and they're fine. And they're beautiful and skinny. I'm trying to decide what... I'm going to use this book because it's purple. What's new? Ooh, maybe this? But I don't know if it's purple enough. This is going to my Italian friend, I think. Sylvie? Excuse me. Like lavender fields. Lavender fields forever. Maybe that. I think that window is good. The ketogenic diet is a carbohydrate, high-fat eating plan. Yes. But it just, some of the stuff doesn't make any sense. The diet typically limits carbs to less than 50 grams per day. Is there 50 grams in this thing I just ate? See, and that's what's hard because I have eaten that. I had waffles for breakfast. Hi, handsome. Like, I legit, like, everything I eat is, like... Yeah, so, like, the good thing is, like, you can eat a lot of bacon, but how is that good for your cholesterol? You want to do it together? Can I get the sticker off without destroying the card? Nope. I like that envelope. Look at these pansies. I used to know this name, but I can't remember. Holly, how are you? What's new? Sorry, I get it, like, I start looking at stickers and then I forget. It's my last ads news.
Are you happy now?
Hi, Designator, how are you? Thank you for the follow. I have plenty of fish in the freezer and I got eggs. Yeah, eggs are something that, like, I could eat forever. You're good? I'm good too. I'm trying to put some... The prompt for this swap was that it had to be all one color. So I chose purple because it's my favorite. And now I'm just going to put some stickers on the front. I like that butterfly idea. Okay, the way this is drawn, I don't know if you see this butterfly, but those look like eyes, and I don't know if you've read any Junji Ito. I don't remember which book it was in. I think maybe the Liminal Zone 2, which I don't see right there. But the way he draws eyes on creatures like that is creepy. There was this short story about if you saw these turtles, and they had they would have your face on it, that means that you know you were the next to pass away. Can I say that on YouTube? Yes, right? So the reason I'm bringing that up is because that looks like that in a Junji Ito novel, but I don't think that's in here. When he draws eyes on things that are like supposed to be like show you death. Was it in the Liminal Zone 1 or 2? Let me see. But it's super creepy. Is it this one? But you see, like, right here. It's not even what I was talking about, but it's the same shape as these butterflies. As this butterfly. It's like they did it on purpose. Focus. I don't think it's that one. Or like, oh, here's the turtles. See what I mean? It's creepy. And that's what that butterfly is. It's creepy. The shells of Manjunuma. There's something else that it reminded me of too a little bit, but I don't think it's this. I think it's in... Like, here's random eyes. I don't have Uzumaki in here. It's in my bedroom because I'm reading it, but it's like 5 inches thick. No, this is the Liminal Zone 1 and 2. Behind me, I have a whole stack of Junji Ito. I don't even have all of them yet. Every time I go to the bookstore in DC, I buy one. But see? I actually like this story a lot, though, to be honest. I love him. I know I'm weird, but I love him. But yeah, if you're in the market to read short stories, these are great. Hi, Cloud! I was showing them because the eyes in that book looked like the eyes on this butterfly. What are you up to today? I kind of want to use it, but I don't know if everybody likes that kind of creepy. Yay! Hi, Grammy! I like this. It feels disjointed a little bit, but I'm going to use it anyway. If I do this, I had to move the scissors because if I have scissors in my hand, LeoBear likes to try to use them to rub his head against. Problem is I never clean my stickers off, so then I can never cut anything. There's little sticker pieces everywhere. Yay, Fluffy caught the shuppet. Okay. We can use some butterflies, just not the creepy ones. I like butterflies. I like moths, actually. There's this sticker book I can show you real quick that I had to get because it's Happy... Well, not because it's Happy Planner, but... Okay, well I can't find it, but there, because I got too many sticker books. But there are moths on it, and there's like Luna moths and all kinds of really pretty things in there. Okay. Let's just find some more little butterflies. Doesn't have to be covered. All the purple is making your eyes happy. Yeah, Cloud and I too both love that purple too. So we had to choose for this prompt. This is a SwapBot prompt. That's going to my Italian friend. She said to choose your favorite color, and you can only use for the majority of it your favorite color. So purple is my favorite color. Like literally everything I have is some sort of version of purple, if I can help it. I just need a few more things. Oh, look at these lilies. Look at these irises. Irises are my favorite flower. Look at that butterfly. I just want something for here and then I'll be done. Like this camera? Is there another camera? I feel like I saw a smaller camera. LeoBear came in to make his appearance, and when he did that, that's smaller, but it's not a smaller sticker. I could cut all the other stuff off, but those flowers aren't really purple. And so I gotta get, so I'm going to write on the back why purple is my favorite color. I don't really know, because I think like you're just drawn to a color, right? You're not like, it's not you that chooses it. It's not like you say, I'm gonna make red my favorite color, right? Or do people do that? For me, I was just drawn to it. I need something smaller. Some of these stickers are so big. They're so pretty, though. I love you. Thank you for the sub. You didn't have to do that. That's very nice of you. You didn't have to do... There's your Uzumaki, Fluffy. But you really didn't have to do that. I'm so grateful, though. Thank you. Okay, so we are... Try and pull this up to put it under the butterfly. My nails are starting to grow back. I trimmed a bunch of them because they were broken. And I hate when my nails get like... I don't mind if they break. That's not a thing for me. But it's like when they feel all different sort of like heights. That makes sense. But yeah, again, thank you for the sub. That was so nice of you. Have you made anything for Swap recently? Something could go there if I find another skinny thing. Like, what I liked about this book is, like, I could just pull the page out and mail it, you know? Because obviously, there are... It says 30 pieces, but there are more than 30 stickers in here. So there are 30 pages, maybe. Ooh, maybe this. Maybe a bouquet. Uh-oh. My phone might have died, so I might have to fix the camera. Give me 1 second. I forgot about that. The camera will be right back. I forgot to get that cord. No, not recently. I haven't really had the time to commit to them. Yeah, I know. Sometimes, like, I made this not today because it took me weeks. That camera will be back, so let's try this. Until my camera comes back. Hi, Viking. So, I made this today. I don't make sure you guys can hear me because my overhead camera is dead right now. So I'll just show you. But I made this. Again, it had to be all blue, but obviously it's not all blue. Okay, good. Thank you. But it took me like, also I'm not great at things. I just do it because it's fun. But it took me probably 4 hours to do this. And it's only 3 separate cards. So these are all, I'm going to pull this one out because it's the easiest. These are all separate cards. I took a Gundam card and I covered it. And then with all my stuff. So like the swaps do take time. Like I said, my overhead camera will be back in a second. Couple minutes. How are you, Viking? What's new? Those are your colors, blue. Oh yeah, they are blue and gold. They my high school that I went to was also blue and gold. Let's see. Lilo, you just missed LeoBear. You gonna come back up? Hi. You gonna come back up and see Viking? You wanna come up and see Viking? Oh, no? Oh, you wanna come up this way? No, he just wanted to Wander the room. Ooh, you were playing GTA? He is here. He just snuck out. He didn't want me to know that he was, like, looking in places he shouldn't have been looking in. Okay, that should be charged enough now. Hopefully. But yeah, so I made this envelope, which was a little bit too tall, but I'm not a good measurer. And then all I have to do is put some global stamps on it, because I'm sending this to Italy. This one just happens to be going to Italy too. It's weird because I love, like, if I won the lottery, I would have a house in Italy tomorrow, easy. I love this. It's so cute. I would do that. So then, like, when I got on the swap thing, they're like lots of them go to Italy. Like, lots of Italian people are swapping, and it's so awesome. Yeah, that's the dream. I want to live somewhere by the coast. Like the Amalfi Coast, which I know is expensive, but I want to live somewhere on the coast, and I want to have be able to go to the beach whenever, but it's always warm there. Just a bit. So like dreams, like if I won the lottery, which I don't play the lottery, so I can't win it, right? But yeah, that's like a dream. Like, I would love to have a house there. I would love to have a house in like Finland. Or Sweden. I would just have like one in Japan, but I'd have one over by the monkeys. Not in the big city, because then I could just take the bullet train. Let's see if I can get this to work. My phone is loading. That was how I was doing the top-down video. Oh, it's about time for his drops. That's why he skirted away out of here. Because he thought I was gonna make him get his drops. Thank you. I like to pretend I am. I'll move that cord in 1 second. There we go. We're back. We might be upside down. Hold on. No, we're right side up. Okay. So Wednesday streams I craft. Most of them. Next week I'm going to be playing Truberbrook because that was last year. That was a community whatever on Twitch. So that's what we're going to be doing next week on Wednesday. Get a house in the northwest of Denmark, then you'll be close to the beach and a bit of forest as well. But it's cold and pretty much all year round. Yeah, see, that's the thing I'm afraid of. I don't like cold. There he is. You want to say hi to Viking? Come here. Can you come under the camera? No? I promise you he's here. Oh, he just jumped down. He's being a little jerk. Hi. What are you doing? Did you bring a mouse in? I promise you he's in here. Hi! see you. There he is. See, they want to see you. He's like, you're exploiting me from the for the camera, Mom. I don't like it. I know, sometimes I'm like, I take video of him and I'm like, I don't like when there's mom YouTubers, mom tubers. I don't know if I should be okay with me exploiting the cat either. What are you doing? Yes. And his terms are not, like, idyllic. His terms are, I'm gonna roll around and paint while you're painting. And only then. Okay, let's find, we were looking for, like, a bouquet for the middle of this. Oh, he needs brushed. He made me sneezy. He doesn't like being picked up, but he'll tolerate it. He also knows that, like, between noon and 2 is usually when his drops come. He gets runny eyes and, like, allergy eyes. So if I give him drops, it doesn't bother him as much. That's cute, but it's too wide. Maybe that one, but it's a creepy butterfly. Okay, we're gonna go, that's all one sticker, that's weird. I'd cut that if I used it. We're gonna go with this, oh, there's a bouquet, oh, it's not purple though. Most of the things in this book are purple. This one, I think. Let's see if this fits. I wish I had a printer that could print on this. This sticker ripped in half. See how it's like a straight line? I don't like it now. I'll have to do sticker surgery on that. Okay. Oh, maybe this mason jar? That's too wide. Oh yeah, creepy butterfly. You missed the Junji Ito, let me see if I can find it. You missed the Junji Ito conversation. Because I love Junji Ito, but this butterfly, I'm turning the pages looking at it and I'm like, what? Right here. Because, like, the eyes are drawn in a Junji Ito sort of fashion. It's too wide. I need just a narrow sticker. I don't want more butterflies. I'm going to use this one, but for some reason it's not cut here. I'm just going to cut it. But we did. I was doing this Junji Ito book club, but it started before I moved here. And so like the last Thursday of every month, it was awesome. And I would go and we would read the newest, whatever book we were on. And I had only read a couple of his, but I liked his. But I don't know. I was reading a lot and then I didn't read for like a few years. And now I started reading again. You can barely see that. I don't like it. I hope I can get it off. Perfect. I don't like it. I don't know what to do. I don't like that big space there either. I love hydrangeas too. Big snowballs you can change the color of. Man, that one sticker was perfect until it ripped. But again, this card has to be purple, so like majoritively. I'm gonna be a little careful with this one. A little more careful, I should say. Do people still get their spouses flowers? I haven't gotten flowers in years and years and years. Okay, that's good. Now I gotta write, but it's gotta be in Italian. And my Italian is fine, but it takes a lot of brain power. And you don't need to see my brain smoking on stream. So we got another project done. Okay, let's see. Done. Okay, now I gotta make 2 envelopes for two partners, I should just say. And then I gotta fill it with as much stuff as I can. Like 1 stamp's worth. In America, 1 forever stamp is good for 1 ounce of envelope, like whatever you put in the envelope. And 1 ounce of whatever you put in the envelope, and it has to be under 1/4 of an inch thick. So I do believe I can look this up now. New window. No, this. So I can see what they, like. Let's see. So I'm not gonna click too much around, and this site doesn't work the greatest. But you can, I'll give you like a preview kind of what it looks like. I'm gonna go to my dashboard. Let's see if it came up. Oh yes, you can see it. If it loads. Today it's been it is tied to CloudShare, Clouds, whatever, and it hasn't been working today. Amazon keeps going like its servers are not working. So I'm in this one. There's also a lot of pop-ups. They must have made this in like 2005 when we still had pop-ups. This is her 17th SwapBot year, so so you'll have a page like this and it'll tell you what it looks like. I'm gonna turn it off for just a half a second so that when I go to their profiles you don't see their information. Maybe doesn't want to load. Yeah, it's been struggling today. Also, I think, Grumpy, you just want to have a friend in your country who streams. That's why you want me to move to Denmark and be cold. I don't think I can handle cold. Okay, let's see. So Everybody has to fill out a profile and it tells you what they like. So she likes to read, so I can find my reading happy planner book and cut some things out. She likes movies and with musicals and westerns. Most classic Disney, so that'll work because I have some Disney stickers. She loves Hallmark Channel. I wish I had some more ephemera from Hallmark Channel, but the stuff I have, I'm hoarding for my book. So it just tells you what they like, and then you try to, like, she has a wish list. Which is really fun. Like, so I try to fulfill her stuff. Like, whatever they like on their wish lists. And it just, like, so I've been doing a lot of tea swaps, meaning that I give, like, we trade tea packets, and, like, it's usually, I had someone from Norway send me tea. It's right here, actually. I don't know if I'll like it. I'm going to try it. I've never had chai tea. But, like, it's been fun to trade like that back and forth. So, you, like, she must have been in enough things that they were trading socks for a while. But, yeah, so this is just a basic profile. She's from Ohio! But it's a lot of fun to try and fill the envelopes with things that you think people would like. Yeah, if I won the lottery, maybe. It depends on how much my lottery winnings are. Maybe, but like, see, with Europe, you can just take a train. I like taking the trains. It would take a long time from Italy to Denmark, I bet, but I could come see you. It only have to be cold for a couple days. Okay. So I need 2 envelopes. It didn't say like how big or anything, so I could use just these note card envelopes. But it did say make, so I try to follow the directions to a T because I am very, it's my autism. I'm very literal. Like, if it says it, I follow it perfectly. Come during the summer then. It's not that cold. What do you mean not that cold? Because, like, 50 degrees is still cold. Well, 50 degrees Fahrenheit is still cold. I do want to make a European trip. I maybe have enough money for a plane ticket saved. Just to get there, because there's some people in England that I have to visit. I want to go to Germany. I want to go to the Czech, which is not really Europe, I know, but I have a friend in Spain. Oh. How will you come out? We get between 72 and 87. Oh, that's fine. That's like here. Actually, we get a little bit hotter here, but... Ooh, that's pretty paper. Do we have more than one sheet? Yeah. Nice. Where is my... Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I like hot. Like, the hotter the better. Okay, I'm gonna use this again. LeoBear, I hear you. Should I make an A6 envelope? I think that's too small. See, but a 6 bar is too big, I think. So let's do somewhere in between. 4.5 by 8 is not in between. That's like a letter, like a folded, tri-folded letter size. Maybe 4.25 maybe. If you do squares in US mail, even if it's smaller than the size it's supposed to be, so even if it's like a 3 by 3 square, you have to do 2 stamps because the readers cannot read it and they have to hand cancel it. And so you have to do an extra stamp. Just an FYI if you're deciding to do mail swaps. Let's do, I don't want that big. Four and a half by, it's a little bit small. Maybe I'll do a 5 bar, that sounds good. So I will do, it's 7 7/8. My eyes are, I'm getting old, guys. 7 7/8 by 7 7/8. There's a Magikarp. Oh, there was a Magikarp. We lost it. Yeah, that's a good size, I think. So I gotta cut 2 pages like that. So I'm gonna cut 2. Desi, have you ever made an envelope before? Do you do crafty stuff? Oh. No! Okay. I don't know if I cut this big enough, but we'll see. Or that one wasn't cut small enough. Alright, it says, for a 5 bar, I need to make the score line at 3 3/8. Right about here. You only need to measure 1 time with this thing. And then you just use the lines that you create. The score lines. I don't know if the score lines are showing up on camera, but they're there, I promise. I think because this is like, it's like a gray blue, ice blue. I'm on a blue kick. Oh, whoops. I'm on a blue kick recently for some reason. So I think after I make these envelopes, we will find somebody to raid on Twitch. Oh, I wonder if Smizzy is live because he's leaving. He's going on vacation soon. This one might be a little off. I think it's a little too big. So this punch board has, it makes the indent here. I've used it to like make it, make pockets, and then you can easily grab the stuff out of the pocket. But I also, it rounds the corners. Lilo, you're back. You're back. Look at that cute little hand, guys. Thanks for the lurk, Cloud. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it got stuck. It's got too much paper in it. And that's how you make an envelope. I'm going to trim that because I think there's something stuck in it. There we are. Now you just fold it on those lines you made. Like when I make things, I just, ooh, LeoBear, please don't fall off the table. He's getting into his roly-poly thing. Like when I send things, like it might not look the greatest, but I have made every piece of it. That looks funny. Why does it look like that? I'm going to do it this way, I think. So this is an envelope punch board. They have a better one now, but it's by We Are Memory Makers. It might be linked on my YouTube, but I can find you one and link it. But it's amazing. I have too much paper over here now. Okay, let me find it for you. I can put the link in the chat here. So this is the old style version that I'm using currently. It's only 26 bucks, but they have, We Are Memory Keepers has lots of cool punches and like that make letters, that make envelopes, that make bows, that like, it's like a thing that it's a scary thing to get, down the rabbit hole on, but, oh, here it is. Let's see. There you go. It's 26 bucks. It's not that expensive. I've been using this for I've probably made 1,000 envelopes in it, which is why it's starting to get dull. And I probably need a new one, but I'm trying not to get a new one. But like, so here, trying to get the camera to focus. There, it has sizes. So like, if you want your envelope, basically it's the narrowest part, or it's the width doubled. So if the thing you want to send is 4 inches, you need a square that's 8 inches. But this tells you exactly, like, whatever. This is like a gift card, 2 by 3.5. And then it tells you what size to cut it. So you need a 5 by 5 inch square. Then it tells you which line to line it up for that first initial score line. Then after that, you just line this up with the rest of the score lines, make more score lines, and keep flipping till you did all 4 sides. It's really easy. But you get some cool things, like handmade envelopes with pretty paper instead of just white paper. No problem. I am the crafty girl enabler. And We Are Memory Keepers are my, it's like one of my, for paper crafting, it's one of my favorites. And since you like mail, they also have this. It's called a scoreboard. So it cuts with this. This is a blade. Well, there's a newer version, so it doesn't look quite like this anymore. Or you can turn this thing around if you don't want it to cut, because obviously now that's in the way. And just line your paper up, because now that's the 0 edge. And then say you wanted to score, all their score tools look the same. Say you wanted to score at 4 1/4, you line it up with the line, and then you make your score line. So like there are measurements here, and each measurement, like 6 inches, has its own indent. And so it's a really handy tool to have when you're making like a book, like covering a book, or making a box, or whatever thing that you're doing. I would also recommend this. I liked it so much I have 2 of them. I was unpacking and I'm like, I have 2 of these? But yes, it cuts and scores. They have all kinds of the, like, kinds of cut and scoreboards. I don't know if theirs was the first, but once I find a brand that I like, I tend to stick to that brand. Okay, that's better. So I usually just use this, oops, barely there glue. Woo! Not that much. See, we all make mistakes. Just gonna use paper and scoop it up. But now I can use this. I want it to dry a little bit so it doesn't glue itself shut. I don't mind getting glue on my hands, because I know I can wash them immediately. I don't really want to waste this glue. So then you just glue it, and now you have an envelope. And then if you're going to shut it, you put some glue here and some glue there. And then maybe here, but you don't have to. I just like to make sure it stays shut. And you can seal this. I'm going to show you anyway. So I put the big flap over top of the little flaps. LeoBear, what are you doing? And normally I'd glue like a normal person, but I don't want to waste glue. Hi. What are you doing? But yeah, now you have envelopes. Now, like, I have to fill these with stuff, with whatever. It says sender's choice, so to me that means I can put anything in there. But I do like to try to make people happy. Like, I got some washi tape that has Pikachu on it. I didn't even know they made that. But this will fit as long as I keep it less than an ounce. And what the heck? It's like a scary movie. As long as I keep it less than an ounce, and that light bulb might be finally burning out. Less than 1/4 of an inch, this will fit a lot of stuff. So I will just find papers that they like. They want papers, they want washi tape samples. It's just a de-stash and like a find pretty things kind of thing. There is a punch board, by the way, that has measurements for boxes and bows on it if you're interested. I think it's a little bit more money, but it might be worth it to you if you're going to be making boxes and bows. I do have a formula. I guess I could do that one stream next month and show you the formula on how to make boxes and bows without having, or boxes anyway, without having the specific punch board for it. You would probably need to be able to score it, so if you had this kind of scoreboard already, you know, or you don't really need anything. If you put a piece of paper on like something like this, LeoBear. If you put a piece of paper on something fluffy like this and you take a pencil, he's gonna roll himself off, and make your mark, and then take a bone folder and just go down, you know, and a ruler and just go down. You could do it pretty well. But this is like fluffy. It's like you could do it without it. I fell into the trap when I first started crafting of thinking that I needed to buy everything, and so I did, which is why I have 2 of things that I don't need 2 of. So I try to find ways for people to do stuff without having to buy anything. Look at him! Do you see this cute cat? Alright, we are going to find someone on Twitch. Maybe. If you are on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you're on Twitch, we're gonna go find a friend, maybe make a new friend. Let's see, I kind of want to stay in the, oh, I could raid Miss Vic, but I kind of want to stay in the makers and crafting. Casey is doing art. She's still, we raided her recently. Ravage looks like he's playing Cult of the Lambs. At least based on the little tiny thumbnail. Oh, Diablo 2. Kind of the same. We are gonna raid into, I'm so indecisive. Oh, let's raid into Serenadia. She is always doing makers and crafts, and she is, looks like she's making her dragonfly wings, and she does beadwork. So she's just starting, but go, she's from Canada. She's lovely. Please go over there and give her as much love as you've given me. She's very fun to watch. and she does very cool things with, like I said, beads, like seed beads. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I got caught up on my swaps. I hope to see you very, very soon. I love you. Thank you, Holly, for the sub. Thank you for the bits, Mr. Perez. Thank you, the rest of you also, for just being here. I'm just so grateful for you. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon.